Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Basham Yahushai Basham Kodash. And double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone, peace and salutations to the elect. I am your brother Mark Willett from the Great Millstone Jamaica camp. We tell us to feed the potential elect through the spirit and power of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. Now on screen I have this guy, Metal Leo. I always watch his videos. Basically, what he does is go around and film stores and stuff, showing places locking down, like in San Francisco and stuff like that. And you can clearly see through your spiritual eyes, that America is through. You understand? All the places where big shopping and stuff supposed to take place is not, as Costello would say, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good, and so I recommend that, brothers, if you're into stuff like that, you can subscribe to him, because he always do some videos, man, showing you that the place is dying, mirth, everything is dying. As a matter of fact, as I make mention of the word mirth, let me get the book of Jeremiah chapter 16. Before I get into the video, that's Jeremiah chapter 16 and verse 9, I think. And it reads, "For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will cast the seas out of this people in your eyes, and in your days the voice of mirth, and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom, and the voice of the bride. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt shew this people all these words, and they shall say unto thee, Wherefore the Lord hath pronounced all this great evil against us? Or what is our iniquity? Or what is our sin that we have committed against the Lord our power? Then shall thou say unto them, Because your fathers have forsaken me, said the Lord, and have walked after other gods, and have served them, and have worshipped them, and have forsaken me, and have not kept my law, and ye have done worse than your fathers." And look at this generation. This is the worst generation in the history of generation, getting worse and worse and worse every day among Jake, man. You understand? I never knew that, like where I'm from in Jamaica, men would subscribe to the philosophy of cutting off their dick, man. Yeah, I did. Growing up out here, we were grown to dislike certain things, and we were taught that those stuff were wrong, to be same sex, whatever. But men in Jamaica actually, and women actually accept. It's not or should I say, it's not so prevalent, but yes, they do accept the serpent ideology, that was the whole philosophy. You understand? Which is very detrimental, because you have to have strong demons on you as a man to cut off your God-given little man. You have to have strong demons on you, man. Anyway, he says, verse 12, Jeremiah 16, verse 12, says, and you have done worse than your fathers. For behold, you walk every one after the imagination of his evil heart, that they may not hearken unto me. Therefore will I cast you out of this land. Now we have been cast out of the land of Israel, and then in the land of our captivity in America, some of us gonna be cast out by death. Some of us gonna be delivered. And who's gonna be delivered? That's the elect. It says, therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not, neither he nor your fathers, which is over here in the Americas, right? And there shall ye serve other gods day and night, where I will not show you favor. So we are people not shown any favor, really, except for the ones that the Lord have bring back to his truth, to his calling, to his ministry. Those are the ones that the Lord is showing a whole lot of favor, because they are the ones that they are actually coming back to the understanding of who they are, who our God is, and the standards that we should be keeping. Anyway, not to change the topic, let's go back to the video. So I'm gonna play the video and then I'm gonna draw the what's it called, a cursor, whatever it is, to 12 minutes. So I'm just gonna play this for the introduction, for our brothers to see what this person talk about, Leo, and then we're gonna draw the cursor to where I want it, because there's something that got said spiritually, and I want to make mention of it, right? So let me just play a little part of this first.
We're back in downtown San Francisco to check out Croker Galleria. The Galleria is here on Sutter, right in downtown, and it just sits there empty. Nobody there. There are 2 places, 2 restaurants that open for lunch, but that's it. 2 tenants. That is it for the whole Galleria, for all 3 floors. That's something we have to witness, and I'd love to share that with you. Let's go. Yes, that's it. Croker Galleria. This is right next to the Croker Galleria for lease. Sure. Good luck with that. And this is the Galleria entrance right here. Quite massive. Alright, let's check out the Galleria. Even from out here you can tell there's nothing going on. I don't see anybody around other than the working escalators on both levels. Let's go take a look.
The place is dead.
And here we have rooting for the future. How about no future? Here we have one place that's open, so we're gonna count them. That's one. That one's closed. Close, close. So both sides. Everything is closed on both sides. Check out that clock. It's like a train station style clock. The best shoe sign in the world. Maybe not recently. This one's closed. This one here in the corner looks like a game room. I don't see anybody in there. Nobody here. And that was the first floor. We saw one place that was open. Let's check out.
Hey, it's funny how I watched the video before I do this lesson. I know I'm playing the lesson, and I'm getting carried. I'm being carried away in this video again. The fact that the Lord had spoken that these things was gonna happen, and here we are in 2023, or exiting 2023, about to enter 2024, and all these things have been happening right before our eyes, man. Tell us that our God ain't a God of knowledge, truth, wisdom, and understanding, and a God of promise, man. Because when we was in the world, these things would just blow over our heads. We wouldn't understand all this that's happening. But anyway, let me just jump down to the part that I want to get, which is down in the 12-minute area. See, the place is dead. These places are dead. Hold on, let me just get. Was it 12 minutes? Was I right? Was it in the 12 minute? My bad. No, I'm wrong. Okay, I think it's somewhere here. My bad.
Time. You can tell there's still like forks in there. Oh, I see moving boxes. Uh-oh. No, this place is open. You can tell that it opens during the lunchtime maybe. Here's the other clock on the opposite side. And we're gonna check the view from up here too.
No, man, that's not there. Oh, here is it. My bad.
I believe that. You'll soon be listening to the birds.
Ah, that's it.
We are.
That's it. Let me play
Right,
it
let's
again.
check out the third floor. We are bracing out. Sure you are. I believe that. You'll soon be listening to the birds. Yeah, or crickets.
That's the part there. You soon will be listening to the birds. No, us that brothers that are in this truth, from we hear that statement, we know exactly what scripture comes to mind. And let me get it. That's the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 4. Starting at verse 3 says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grandeur cease because they are few. Jobs, see, you're witnessing right before your eyes where jobs are being cut right before your eyes. Right? So it says, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets, when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up to the voice of birds. Yeah? Birds chirping. And I know that a lot of people like in the States don't really know, you never really go into the wild, like into the true wild, and actually hear birds singing, making melodies, and they have that cool breeze in the bush. It's like it brings forth a sigh of relief, and the oxygen is so light and thin. You know, we have experiences of that because we're from the islands, you understand? And it's beautiful. No, people gonna hear the birds chirping because there's not gonna be any jobs. The electricity is gonna be out. You name it. You understand? You name it, man. That's the time that we're coming up in. Right? So it says, and he shall rise up to the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And if you notice, the vibration of this music nowadays is pure witchcraft more than any other thing. Even more than adultery, it's more witchcraft than any other thing, right? It says, also when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and the fear shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail, because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the streets. Right? Right. See? It says, or ever the silver cord be loose, or the golden bowl be broken, or the pitcher be broken at the fountain, or the wheel broken at the cistern, because jobs gonna be out. Amazon is gonna lay off how much in thousands of people again. All these major companies, they're about to lay off so much people. And what you gonna do? So look out for more prostitution, look out for more thefts, look out for more robberies, stuff like that, man. It's a very cold time, and as far as I'm seeing, this deep freeze is getting colder and colder, as it is written, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, and we are witnessing it happening right before our eyes, man. This is prophecy, right? This is prophecy. Let me just play back this part again. You know?
I believe that. You'll soon be listening to the birds.
You will soon be listening to the birds, man. And I think I'm gonna call this lesson, you'll soon be listening to the birds. Very, very soon. We are seeing the tensions being brewed in the Middle East and whatever. Seeing the Lord is not playing anymore. You soon be listening to the birds, and it's gonna get worse because when we inspect Second Ezra, let's get that. Second Ezra 16. Right, let's get Second Ezra, the 16th chapter. That's the last chapter. Verse 25, if I'm not mistaken. As a matter of fact, Second Ezra from the 13th chapter right up is a banging, is some banging chapters, man. Well, the entire book, you know. But as per prophecies concerning the last days, man, Second Ezra 15 and 16, you know, getting around that, man. Alright, so Second Ezra, and I don't think I'm going to close off on the scripture. Second Ezra 16 verse 19 says, Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. The reason why you have no jobs there, that's a plague, man. You see, the Lord is plaguing this place. People running out of money, can barely afford food, can barely make ends meet, stuff, you name it. It's a curse, man. Because the Lord is bringing on Babylon the Great, which you would call America, or the daughter of Babylon, right? He says, Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. And a lot of people are confused, you know. And we are seeing the sword rising. Look over there in the Middle East, you know. And we are seeing famine being prepared. We have seen food processing plants being burned down. We have seen so much things that would cause for the Lord to do his thing. You understand? Where these prophecies can be fulfilled. Verse 22, For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. And then they're going to be hearing, whosoever left of that, going to be hearing more what? Birds. Do you see that? Do you see that? This is prophecies, man. It says, there shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. The tree shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripe, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men. And what you will be hearing, whosoever remains, you shall be hearing what? Birds. That's prophecy, man. Right? He says, so that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice. For of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of the rock. As in an orchard of olives, upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives. This is prophecy. You'll soon be listening to the birds. We'll play it again.
We are bracing out. Sure you are. I believe that. You'll soon be listening to the birds. Yeah, or crickets.
Right. You'll soon be listening to the birds. Right, so that's it. That's the lesson. Oh, this comment here. And it's more like this virgin here doing video on this person left a comment on the board saying, for those of you that aren't old enough, this was one of the first luxury malls. Polo Ralph Lauren, 1908. Right? He says, and Gianni Versace were here. Sad. Yeah? Sad. Because it's coming to an end. All that you know is coming to an end. The Lord is finished with this place, and he's about to build his kingdom, right? Through the fall of this one. Now, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. I hope that this has been an edifying lesson. On to the next one. Shalom.